Hello traders, welcome to Zio Traders. So today we'll be analyzing JPY using Yen Basket, right? Yen Basket is actually the benchmark asset for JPY, which is Japanese yen. So before we take a look at the technicals, let's quickly look at the fundamental perspective, right? So as you can see right here, they kept interest rate, which is their recent BOJ policy rate, right? They kept it at 0.5%. Now 0.5% relatively to other countries, their interest rate is very low. Comparing with countries like US, UK, Euro, and the likes, their interest rate is very low. So, and this makes it easily possible for investors, right, to take loan from Japan, sorry, and invest it in countries like, let's say, US, countries like UK, that their interest rate are very high, right? So you see, so that kind of trading is actually called carry trade. So when this is actually ongoing or taking place, it's going to depreciate the value of yen, right? So which are affecting the currency JPY, right? So that's pretty much it for their interest rate. But recently they actually announced that they wanted to introduce what they call JGB, and that JGB it's actually called Japan government bond, right? So JGB, what they want to do is that they want to gradually start reducing the bond that Japan's government or BOJ, which is by Japan's central bank, which they buy every quarter, right? So that's actually their plan, and this is actually going to positively affect the yen in the long run, but not in the short run, right? So because this is actually something that have to be done in years, right? So that's pretty much it. That's just a brief macro perspective on yen. So let's go to the chart. As you can see on the chart right here, yen is very bearish. So the last video I made, I told you guys that I was looking out for this zone to be broken, right, just right about from this zone, and it has broken this from this zone right now. So let's go to the weekly time frame first. So on the weekly time frame, there's actually no much data. Let's go back to the daily time frame, guys. So on the daily time frame, we can see here that there was a break of structure, like I told you guys on my last video on JPY, JPY, sorry, JPY. So I told you guys that there was a break of structure bullish, but then we can see a break of a change of character formation. A change of character, I always tell you guys that it's actually a potential reversal, right, about to happen. But then a break of structure confirms the reversal, right? So we actually had a break of structure right here, bearish. So and which confirms that the trend is actually bearish. However, we can see that this actually is became a zone, a potential support zone. The price supported at for some time. All right, but then right now we can see that that zone has been broken. Right, so this means that yen overall is now very bearish. So what should we do? What action should we take at this very point in time? Right. So, but you should not just jump into sell right now. What you should do, you should wait for potential pullbacks. Let's say pullback to this level, and then you join from here. All right, so you continue the set. Don't just jump into it, right? So, but let's go to, let's say, currencies like USDJPY and C. Honestly, guys, I've been telling you guys right from this point. I think that USDJPY is actually bullish, and honestly, I've actually been buying USDJPY, and honestly, I'm really glad I did. So if you want to buy USDJPY, what we should do, right? We should not just jump right into this buy. This buy has already started. I told you guys on my last USDJPY video, I told you guys I was going to buy JPY at this very zone, right? I told you guys that I will buy again because I did bought from here. I took my profit and then I bought again from here, and we are still riding, right? So what you should do in case you want to join the buy, you should wait for potential pullbacks, right? Say to this point, wait for pullback to this point, right? And then you can join the buy to the upside, right? Currently, we are actually going to be bullish for a very long time on USDJPY. Yes, because the yen itself is very weak, and we are going to be very bullish. Look, if you look at the weekly time frame, you can see that our price came to this order block right here, and from this order block is showing signs of bullish movement. So we are going to be bullish for a very long time, guys. So thank you very much for watching to this episode. If you like what I do here, do well to share, like, and subscribe. God bless you.